Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. Today we have an interesting puzzle in front of us. Now, I think this has been featured on another YouTube channel, but the link was sent to me, and it looks like a fun puzzle. It looks like it might challenge us a little bit. It's only got 4 solves if you click on the link to get to this thing, and it obviously tells you how many solves there are and how many days. It's only been in the software for about 2 weeks. It's not on the main channels main websites that I've seen, so I had to actually get a link to it specifically. But with that said, it's called Clueless, Jigsaw, Sudoku 1 by Alf Smith, and the Clueless just means that there are no clues, or there are no like given digits or something like that. So at least that's my interpretation. I was not like, you're somebody that's just completely clueless. Anywho, we're gonna take a look at this thing. There's not very many rules, but there's certainly some work that needs to be done. So let's start getting at it. So it's normal Sudoku, and this actually should be modified. It's normal irregular Sudoku. So every row, column, and region will contain the digits 1 through 9 once each. Now we have the only other rule set here is this gold cell. So a gold cell contains its position within its row, column, or region, I would say, in normal reading order. All gold cells are given. So we've done puzzles like this before. The concept isn't brand new, I don't think, but we don't see it often. So that's something good, nice to get into. So it's kind of like an indexing type of situation where, look at this guy. Well, we'll wait and go through examples. But each gold cell has to pertain to either its row, its column, or the position within the region. So this would be the first position in this region by reading order. So left to right, top to bottom. And then, of course, all gold cells are given. So this one here couldn't ever be a 2 because it's in the second column. So let's look at the examples. For example, the gold cell in row 5, cell 1, is either 1, position in its row. Well, you can think about it that way. It means the same thing. It's either the position in the row or which column it is. Both tell you the exact same information. They just prefer to look at it from that perspective. I'll probably just go through with rows and columns because that just makes more sense to me and my brain keeps it straight. Or 5 for the position in the column. So it's the 5th position down in the column, or it's in the 5th row. And then, or 6 for the position in the box. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th position in this region. Again, I'm gonna prefer to say region, so I think there's more clear as to what we're talking about. And then, okay, so this is the negative constraint. So the white cell in row 8, column 7, which is this guy here, is not a 7 because that's its column. It's not 8 because that's its row, and it's not 4 because it's the 1, 2, 3, 4th position in its region. So, all right, those are the rules. Again, not crazy complicated. It does only have a couple of solves. I think it said it was 4 solves in a couple of weeks, and I don't know that because it probably doesn't have the general masses, if you will, playing this because it's not posted on a board somewhere. At least that I'm aware of. Or it could just be really difficult and nobody can solve it. I don't know. But anyway, that doesn't really matter. We're going to give it a look-see and see if we can solve it. So links in the description below. Let's get at this thing and see if we can get it done. Now, I think what we're going to have to do is just go through each one of these and start seeing what the options can be. And then hopefully we'll get to a point where there are some pairs or something like that are looking at other ones that remove more options and we can just start inserting digits. So let's get started. Well, this is a 1 given. It's in the first column, first row, and a first cell in the region. So its only option is 1. And I think I'm going to go in reading order for each of these and not necessarily in region. So this one here can't be 1 for its row. It could be 6 for its column, or it could be 2 for the position in the region. You could be 2 for row or column, or 5 for its position. You can be 2 2 for the row, 8 for the column, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for the region. You could be 3 for the row. You can't obviously be 1 for the column, and it could be 7 for in the region. You could be 1 for the region, 2 for the column, 3 for the row, 2 for the region, 3 for the column or row, and 3 for the row, 7 for the column, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for the region. 2, 4, and 9. I won't speak out every single one of the reasonings why. I guess it gets old pretty quickly. 5, 4, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You will be 9, 4, or 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, this was 5, not 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 9. Okay, good thing I caught that because that would have been a problem. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's make sure that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the 5th position. Cool. That gives us a 6. This is not a 5. This is not a 5. Okay. Well, that's good. We're getting digits. Didn't expect that to happen quite this early. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It can't be. And it can't be 5, so it just has to be 1, which is position within the region. You would be 7. It can't be 5, but it could be 2. You are going to be 8, 3. Again, not 5. You will be 9, 4. So we get a 4, 9 pair there. That's interesting. What about you? We'll keep going. 8, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, or 1. 9, 6, or 2. This will be 7, 6, and 7. 7, 8, 9. You will be 7, 7, or 8. You're going to be 3, 9, or 7. You're going to be 2, 8, or 3. You're going to be 8 for both of these, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you will be, we got 2 left, so let's just get through them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is the 9th position. It is the 6th column and the 9th row. Okay, now that we've got that out in the open, what did any of this do? Do we have any pairs or anything like that that I didn't notice other than these 2? Booba-dooba-doo. Doesn't look like it. Now I'm kind of curious about this row because of the sheer number of gold cells we have. So these are going to be limited, particularly because we have a 1, we have a 4, 9 pair, we have a 1, we have a 5, and we have a 6. So these are from 2, 3, 7, and 8. This can't be 2 because it can't be, it's in the 2nd column. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that was 5. So that doesn't work. It can't be 7 because it's the 7th position. Good, we're getting a 3, 8 pair. Can this be 2 or 7? It can because it's in the 3rd column, 5th row, 8th position. So we get all pairs going on here, which is interesting. Okay, now that we've got that out of the way, what about you? You're similar to this row, as in you've got a ton of gold going on. What can you guys be? Let's start here. I think this is going to be the way to have to get into this thing and try not to just, because if we picked every single cell, I think we'd be here forever just trying to work through options. So let's try to narrow our focus a little bit. You can't be 1. You could be 2. Could be 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. You could be 4. Can't be 5. Can't be 6 for the row. can't be 7 for the column. But you could be 8 or 9, so that was not good. 6, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, no. What about you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can't be 6. Could be 1, 2. This is not going to be very helpful. 3, 4. It can't be 5. Can't be 6. Can't be 7. Could be 8 or 9. Yeah, that's not getting us anywhere. Maybe this wasn't the place to look. Let's do a quick one on this guy, though. Oh, this can't be 1, of course. What can you be? We might as, since we've done the first 2, we might as well just do this one as well and then move on. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can't be 7, can't be 8, can't be 9. Did that leave anything in here that only has a single possibility? The 2 has multiple places, 3 has multiple places, 4, 5? This seems to be the only place a 5 can go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it is. This is a 5, which means this is an 8, which means this is a 3, which means this is an 8. This is not 8. This is not 8. This is not 8. Well, there's something. What else did that do for us? Kind of stops there, doesn't it? We don't quite have a trip or a quad going. Okay. Well, it turned out this helped a little bit. We got to find something else like that. Like maybe this region has something going on with it. Now, of course, it took to the last one to find something that actually helped, so you might have to go through all these again. Could be 1, 2, can't be 3 because it's the 3rd position and the 3rd row. Can't be 4 because of the column. Could be 5, can't be 6, could be 7, can't be 8, could be 9. I'm going to do it for this one just because we're down to a couple of possibilities here. 1, 2, 3, can't be 4, can't be 5, can't be 6 for the column. Could be 7, can't be 8, could be 9. And let's do this last one just for poops and giggles. Because again, we might have something in here, and it's possible we could just look and say, well, this has to be blah, instead of having to go through all the options. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can. Where does the 4 go? Can't go in any of those. We've determined that to be the case. Or did we? 1, 2, 3, 4. Why couldn't this be a 4? Let's look at that again, because I don't want to miss some of these possibilities. Oh, this could be a 4 too, so we didn't have a 4 anyway. But 1, 2, can't be 3, can't be 4, could be 5, can't be 6, could be 7, can't be 8, could be 9, okay. 1, 2, can't be 3. I think that's what I meant to do, and I instead hit the 4. Could be 4, can't be 5, can't be 6, could be 7 or 9. Okay. Let's check out you again. Maybe we'll get like one of these. Yeah, that's what it is. Where does the 3 go in this region? Well, it has to be one of these two because this can't be a 3 because of the column. None of these could be 3s. So this one isn't a 3, it's a 7. Which means this isn't a 7 or a 3 either, so it's a 6. How do those correlate to anything? These are not 7s. That 6 didn't really do much for us, did it? Okay, let's continue to look here, because maybe there's more doing. Or we can just look back here again. Where does the 6 go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I'm missing options on some of these things. This is frustrating me. This could have been a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I couldn't rule out a 6 here. Now I'm questioning everything each of these markings I've done. So I'll make sure I gotta get it right. Well, these obviously aren't 3s because of this guy. He can't be 1. He could be 2. Can't be the 3. 2, 3, 4. Oh, this couldn't be a 4 because of it was in the 4th position. That's what it was. Okay. Good. That gives me a little bit more confidence. 1, 2, 3, 4. This couldn't be 6 because of the. Okay, I was forgetting positions. So I'm good. This is a 6. This is a 2. This is a 9. This is a 7. You're not 9. What else does that do for us? 2, 4, 7, 8s, and 9s. Don't seem to. 1, 2, 3, 5, no. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. Okay. Gotta get my head going through these again. Really don't want to miss an option here and then have you guys blast me for doing that. So, okay. So I think we've gotten what we can get into these guys now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. What else? Do we go back to you? Because that was the only thing left here. Could be 1, could be 2, cannot be 3. Can't be 4, can't be 5, can't be 6, could be 7, could be 9. Okay. 1, 2, 5, 7, almost. That does leave this now as the only place a 4 can go, right? This can't be, this can't be, this can't be, this can't be, this, and this. Yeah, this is 4. Okay, so my thought processes was correct. I just mixed up a couple of these things. So this is 9. These are not 9s. And we can also start probably looking at rows and columns to see if there's any place where a digit must go. And that might be the next thing I do. But I'm going to make sure I didn't miss any clear. Like one of these is a 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Make sure I didn't miss anything really quickly, and then we'll come back in. I think we're good at this point. Okay. So the other thing I was thinking of is there's always going to be a 1 in the column and row. I did that backwards, but you understand what I'm saying. Sometimes I feel like I'm dyslexic. I'm not, but it feels like I am. There has to be a 1 in here. We already have it. There has to be a 2 here somewhere. It can't be, there we go. It can't be any of these because it is the second row. So therefore, it has, the 2 in this row has to be golden. And this is the only one that can do it. This is 2. This is 3. This is 1. This is not 2. None of these are 1s. 2, 5, 7, 9. This is 3. This is 5. We have the 2, 7, 9 left over. Good. Did any of those cross down into anything? Not yet. Let's keep going on this process. So 1s, 2s, 3. There has to be a 4 in here. There's 2 options. There has to be a 5 that's already taken. There has to be a 6. So one of these 2 is. Has to be a 7. One of these 2. The 8's done. The 9's done. Let's go the opposite way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So one of these 2 will be 7, 8, and 9. Okay. So we couldn't get too much out of that, but we did get a little bit. Now let's continue to look at some of these rows and columns, because there may be negative constraints, again, that we can start to pick up. What are these guys? 2, 4, 8, 9. You can't be 9. You can't be 8. 9, 1, 2, 3. Okay, just making sure. You can't be 2 or 9. This is the 9th position. This is the 7th position. That's the 5th. 1, 2, 3. That's the 4th. Okay. Again, we've got to make sure we've getting these things right. We do anything. Really, what I'd like to do is look at places where there's a ton of vertical and horizontal looking at the same spot. Because that could be helpful, but I don't really see anything crazy going on. Let's look here for a second. We need 4, 5, 6, 7, and 9. You're not 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're not 6. 1, 2, 3. Nope. None of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're not the 6. You're not the 7. You can't be 7. And that didn't really do much. Maybe that smacked my face on that. I'm like, maybe that's not the greatest way of going about this. Where else do we have pretty full in terms of regions? We can also start looking at just base Sudoku, looking into a region. And see if that comes up with anything useful. I'm not seeing anything on the 1s. 2s, one of these is a 2. It's a little bit hard on my eye, these irregular puzzles, just because it's not laid out quite as geometrically as I'm used to, but the only problem is, for me at least particularly, is just seeing and being able to really visually recognize each of these regions and how they interact with each other. But this can't be a 2 because of the 2 in the region. That's other things we can look at, make sure we're not missing those sorts of things. This can't be a 9. This can't be a 9. What else? I'll come back to the Sudoku in a second. We had a couple of things that were obvious here that I'm gonna make sure. These can't be 9s. No, wrong button. Just means that one of these 2 is. Okay. All right, let's go back to what we were doing. One of these is going to have something that's going to stick its little head out. One of these 2 is a 3. And one of those 2, it's not too good. That doesn't seem to do much. Okay, maybe the 3s are not workable. 4s, we don't really have anything, so let's think about our 5s and how they interact. You can't be a 5. Or a 6. Okay, just being obvious. That's 4. Okay, that puts the 9. 4s are all out. We get a 5-7 pair. This is 6. Good. I don't know how I missed some of these things, but again, I think it's because of the regions, but anywho. We now do have some 4s, which means this is not a 4, which means we get 2, 7, 8. This is 4. Good. Good. Any other oh, this 4 says this is 8. That's not in that region, so that's not too helpful. One of those will be a 4. None of these other regions really seem like they're locked up with 4s, so let's go back into those 5s and see if we can find a region where they are repressed. Don't see anything there. Let's try those 6s then. There we go. This is a 6. Which this is a 2, which means this is a 6. Okay, we just have to look at the right locations. 6 is here. many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're pretty close on these guys. We need a 6 in this region. Here we go. It's here. Where's the last? Is this region, I think. These are not. These are not. Those aren't. And that isn't. This is 6. That should be all of our 6s, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good. We finally found something that was really giving us good information. 7. Not quite seeing the 7s. Let's look at 8 then. No. What about them 9s? So one of these will be a 9. Again, we have to remember to think about the location and the region to remove options. Okay, just making sure I didn't miss anything there. Okay, well, we got a 4-8 pair here, so that's a 2-9 to go with it. Again, things start popping out. Okay, what region is close to done? This one and this one. This one's not too shabby. Where does a 1 go? Got 2 places it could put a 1. Got to put a 2 in here, but there's no 2s looking in there. 3s and 4. Well, 3 we was already there, but 4s are not really doing much. 5s aren't looking in too much. 6 already there. 7. Not really. Okay. One of these guys is going to give us what we need. We just got to find... Oh, this is not a 9. This is. Which means that's the 2. Okay. That means this is not a 9. Maybe we need to go look at these guys and think about negative constraints again. 3, 4, 5, and 8. These are not 3s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, that didn't do us too much good, did it? 3. Oh, this can't be a 1, 2, 3, 4th one down. So one of these 2 is a 4 is what that's saying. If that's helpful in any way. Don't know. I keep wanting to come down here, but I don't think there's too much to do. Oh, we have to put a 9 in it. Didn't see that. There's a 9 here. 7. Well, one of these is a 7. I guess I can mark that. What about these guys now? We need a 1 somewhere. It's not here. Could be there. Or there. We need a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not here, but it could be either of those. And the final digit is the 9. Oh, we can just put a 9. It goes here. This can't be a 9. This can't be a 9. This is 9. And then we said these were a 1-4 pair, did we not? And this one couldn't be a 4, so it's 1 and 4. Excellent. Gotta keep going down this road and see what we can find. What are you guys? Need a 3. Not you, not you. Not you. Almost working on that one, but not quite. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. No. We need a 4. Not you. Not you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not you. 2, 3, 4, 5. Eh. Excuse me again. What's the last digit? Or am I at the last digit? We need a 5. 5. You're not a 5. You're not a 5. You're not a 5. Oh, we are 1 away from like every single possibility. And then 7s and 8s are the last 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh wait, that's not in the same region. 1, no. No. The last would be 8. Not you. That's it. Okay, so that didn't get us anywhere. I thought it might, but I was wrong. Okay, next then. Where else are we looking? I feel like we're right there on the edge of this thing. We just gotta kind of... Let's do our rows and columns again real quick. Just see if anything's changed since the last time. 1, 2, 3... Still need a 4 in here. That's it. None of these can be 4s. This is. 5, 6, 7. We still have 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Well, we got a 4 there. What did that do for us? We have to put a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there we go. This has to be the 4. This has to be the 8. Good. What are these guys? We need a 1, so this is the 1. And these guys will be what? 3, 4, and 5, it seems to be. So that's a 3, 4, 5. This is 8 and 4. This is not 8. These will be a 3, 5 pair. Let's keep moving. This is a given 7. Perfect. What about you guys? I'm going to do this column first. Well, maybe I should do this. I guess it doesn't matter, but we'll do this one first. We need, what do we need? 1, 5, and 9. You're not 9. You're not 5. I'll come back. This is not 5 because of you. So you are 5. Do we have a 1 or a 9 that we can remove? We don't, because this is obviously not the 1st or the 9th. This is obviously not the 1st or the 9th. Okay. It worked out, though. We got something out of that. That 5 gives us a 7, which gives us a 5. Now let's jump down to here real quick. 2, 4, 5, 8, 9. This is not 2, 4, or 5. It is not 9. 8. There we go. So we can get some work done here. You're not 4 or 5. Okay. You're not 5 or 9. I have to keep checking every single possibility here so I'm not missing things. You're not 9 or 4. Wait, why did I put a 5? Hold on. This is not 5, but let's make sure we got the right options here. 1, we need a 2, a 4, and a 9. Okay, there. I don't know why I put a 5 there when I had these. This is the 2 then, because it can't be 4 or 9. So you're 2, you're 4, you're 9. That's 1, 9. This is breaking things open nicely now. Hopefully it keeps doing it. 2s and 7s. Let's look this way. We need a 1. A 3, and a 5, and I just noticed this can't be a 7, so we'll get rid of that. You're not 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Doesn't do anything. This is a 9. That doesn't do anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are not 5s. And this 4 says this is a 3. Therefore, these are not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 4. I could have gotten that a little earlier. That 5 says this is 3. You're 7. You're not 3. You're 8. Come on now. You're 2. You're 7. 2. 7. We're getting somewhere now. This is 1. This is 5. You are just a given 1. You're a given 3. Next place to look. Let's look here, because it's going to be 3 different digits, and it's going to tell us what this is. If this is going to be a 3, we can see it already. but we have 5, 8, and 9. So we'll put 3, 5, and we'll say these are not 5s. So this one is not 9, so it's 8, 9. And I think we're pretty much done with this thing. We just got to finish putting the last digits. This is a 2. This is what? An 8. Okay, what are you two? We need a 3 and we need a 7. This is 7 and 3. You are a given 7. You are a given 1. And then you two have to be from 2 and 3. So you're 3, you're 2. There we go. You solved the puzzle. Oh, so we are the 5th solver in about 2 weeks on this thing. I think it's been created longer than 2 weeks ago, but like I said, it's only been put into this app a couple of weeks ago. And of course, there's not many people that I think have access to it at the moment. So anyway, good puzzle. I really did enjoy it. I struggled a little bit at times here, obviously. Just being able to pick out where I needed to look. And that was really the key to some of these things. And using the negative constraints to be able to remove possible options. So, good puzzle. Like I said, I struggled a little bit, but I think I got through it fairly well. Not too crazy. Just a couple of things here and there that I eventually saw, and I was like, oh, I should have had that sooner, but doesn't really matter. So, anyway, hope you all enjoyed this. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. We're getting really close to 2,000 subs. I'd love for you guys to help get me there. Well, you guys have to, because I can't sub for myself. So, but we're getting pretty close. I think we're like 200 short at this point. So, hit those subscribe buttons. Everything you can to help grow this channel. I couldn't tell you how much I appreciate it. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the puzzle, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks a lot.